We froze, didn't we? We froze right at the wrong moment. I'm frightened to move in case it's me moving too quick that freezes the camera. What country do you class as territories? Hello, Ali. I class as territories any Channel Islands, any of the British territories. 15-minute limit again, Ian. I'm gonna try and pinch half hour of John's slot, and I'm sure he'll be okay with that because he's still got 4.5 hours. Give him a chance to have another cup of tea. Hi Tracy. We just froze. I sometimes wonder if I move too fast, it freezes the picture, so I'm trying not to move. It's your magnetic personality, and John's okay with that. That's brilliant. Because if you watch what I'm doing here, John, then and you're on for 4 hours and you want to have a little play around with this, you can, because remember, there's not going to be any charity on your one. It's just business. We're back to business, right? Glad to see everybody back. Thanks ever so much. 15 minutes for a freeze. Yeah. How does that keep happening? Scott, I'll do that with the Gruffalo in a minute. Let's just try one first and see how this one goes, right? So now, people like Warren won't have to, and the coin jockeys, I'm hoping, won't have to keep too many different lists. They just keep the one list. You just reminded me that I forgot to leave a comment after just paying 6 to 1 to admin for a bid on my family collect stream. Oh, right, okay. No worries, we'll find it, Steve. We'll match them up. Right, so just for a nice little quickie, just to make sure we've got it right, make sure you all understand the rules, right? Now we put them all together. Everybody's been saying, yeah, but what do you value them at, and what do I value them at, and all the rest of it. I value them at £1, so I'm going to value all of those at £1. That's what we're going to do. Don't care what anybody else values them at. For the purposes of Ian's auctions, any of the coins that we've mentioned, including the territories and the quarters, I'm valuing at £1 as far as the counter is concerned. Right? Doesn't make any difference. So, start your bidding. Let's have a bid. 1. And let's see if you get it. Because if you get it, then we make our own private club. Everybody knows the rules. And it's always the same auctions. Every time somebody comes on, no one's going to go, oh, what are we bidding in, cash or coins? What's this? What's that? It's just 1. It's just 2. It's just 5. It's just 10. And you all know what the currency is. Angela's in with 5. Right, and it'll include the territories, 10p, 20p, 50p. And any other coins off that list. So we have a 6 bid from A1 coins. And you can choose what you're bidding in then. You're either bidding in money or you're bidding in coin. Liam's in with 10 for the Frankenstein. Popcorn King's in with 7, and it seems to me like immediately everybody understands the rules. Look at that. Angela's come straight in with 12. Are you about, Warren? Okay, in the meantime. Oh, right, okay, thanks, Warren. Ali's in with 13. Let's count him down, let's get him gone. And then this is the other thing I want to do, right? I noticed that some of you are going to go, why are you changing the countdowns and stuff? Well, because sometimes, and I think you'll all agree with this, sometimes the countdowns, when they go 20, 19, 18, all there's a bid, 20, 19, 18, all there's a bid, 20, 19, 18, and so on. So when that happens, sometimes it's a bit exciting. It does get a bit exciting. Sometimes it's like watching paint dry. And I'm thinking, oh, people out there, they must be thinking, oh, come on, get on with the next one, get on with the next one. See what I mean? So, what I've said to Warren is, and it's partly Warren's idea yesterday as well, is to come up with let's just do the straight countdown, no resets, right? Appreciating that people still might be on a bit of a time delay, therefore going a bit slower on the countdown, but no resets. If someone is going to come in at the last second with an extra pound bid and they lose it, well, you've got to say tough, really. You should have come in earlier because you know the auction's going on. You know, don't wait to the last minute to get that, squeeze that extra, save that extra pound for your buck. You know, take notice of people like Tracy. People like Tracy, they know what they want. They come in, they go, bang, I'm there. And half the time, I bet she was knocking people straight out of the park because she'd come in with a decent bid. Down to your last, bungles in with 15 coins. So you might just steal that bungle going once. Going twice. A1 Coins has come in with a sneaky 16 at the last second. So one of you's going to lose this and you're going to go, oh no. Are you going to lose it for 2 coins, Bungle? 17 with Angela Glover. 18 with A1 Coins. They're all trying to get in at the last minute. And any second now he's going to come up and say sold. Sold for, and I don't even know what it sold for. 18 somethings, I think. Won and sold, turns back and hits button. Right, so it's sold for 18 A1 coins. So A1 coins, I've forgotten who you are. Can you send me a text? Tell me who you are. And tell me how you're paying. How you paying, please, because I've got to write it down. Okay, Hannah. Tell Ian I said hello. Sold for 18 coins. I will do when he's back. Now, what do you think? Was that easy or what? You thought then it was going to be a bit difficult if I mixed them up, but it actually turned out to be easy. And you don't know until the end of it. Is that person paying in cash or coins? You don't know. You know, they could have chosen coins, they could have chosen cash. In this case, it's coins, and I've written it on the envelope. Got it? Now, I'm going to put another Frankenstein up to keep Bungle interested, but I'm not going to put it up on its own. Can someone write an updated list? Much better way, and I like the countdowns better. Excellent, says Nanny Sue. That's great. It also saves time on alternative auctions. Good thinking, Chief. Exactly. So whether or not we're rinsing money or rinsing coins, it's up to you what you pay with. Right, but I've got a little treat for you now. This works. Now, I need to run off and have a quick wee, and I can't even wait until I finish my stream. So, I'm going to give you a juicy one. Juicy one. It's up to you how you pay, remember? Everybody take notice. A Frankenstein, 1. A Wedgwood, 2. A Gruffalo, 3. Peter Rabbit, 4. All these came out of a mystery parcel I opened. And Stephen Hawkins, 5. You got 5 of them. 5 in one parcel, that's going to be. Right? Let me see 1 to start us off. Back in a minute. minutes I am. Stephen Hawking, Peter Rabbit, Gruffalo, Wedgwood, Frankenstein. All of those. Oh, we're counting down, come on. We are counting down on that. 40 from Popcorn King. Slow it down a second, slow it down, give him a chance, get in there, speed up, slow it down, speed up. Everybody wants Warren to slow down and want a bidding to speed up. No, I'm joking, Warren, go on, you carry on. Aaron's in with 41. Whack in a high bid. If you want to get this, whack in a high bid now. Don't mess about going up in ones and twos. Do you know what I mean? If I wanted that, I'd be putting in a bit of 50 or 60. You know, Bungle lost the last one just by a couple. You're sitting there with a load of coins, Bungle. Get in there, 45. That's better. 50. That's better. You know, you're gonna knock people out then. Who's gonna come in there? We're putting Bungle's name on that one. 60 with A1 coins. He's leaving it to the last minute and coming in with a nice big one. Someone should have gone in there with 100 coins, to be honest with you. If you're sitting there with 100 flipping territories, you should have come in with 100 coins. Bang, you could have got it for a tenner. Stole it from everybody. Sold, back turned, 62 to A1 coins, which is Hannah. For a total of, I like the way you're doing that, Warren, that's a good idea. Now, depending on what the coins are that come in, 60 coins, if I sold them for £3 each, that'd be 180 quid, depending. So I'm happy with that. If that was sold for cash, oh, I wouldn't be too happy because that'd be 62 quid. But that's down, it's got your name on it. I like it, that works. That works. That's so nice and easy, John, isn't it? It's got to be easier for everybody. Dragging all coins, is that easy? How do you want them to send back to you? Just send them back, send it back the same way, special delivery, let me know how much it is and I'll give you the money. Right, so what else was I going to do? Oh yeah, we're going to have a block of 5 Gruffalo. That's much better and really works well. And remember, thank you John, and remember the Gruffalo is the one that we're actually punting for people to buy. It's the one we want people to buy. Why do we want people to buy it? Because the price goes up tomorrow and it doubles. Ron has had about 30 cups of tea. Okay, so let's do a block of 5, shall we? So a block of 5 is worth 125 quid today. It's worth 250 quid tomorrow. And it will come with 5 lots of corresponding packaging, all the extras, and the block of 5 will be one of each. TGBCH, one of each. Now you can put whatever value you want on that, but that as an entire block, that if you believe that this is going to go up and if you believe we're going to get up and all these things are going to happen, then that becomes a very valuable package. So it's a block of bid away, 1. Who says 1? Block of, let's hear 50. Someone go straight in with 100. Don't mess about. 100 for the Gruffalo, says Popcorn King. Block of 5 Gruffalo. plus packaging plus extras. You won't get this one again. You'll never get this one again at this price. Trust me on that. Block of 5 Gruffalo, packaging plus extras, plus each one stamped. And of course, one of the stamps will end up being rarer than the other because you never get an even mix of who will sell what and who will keep what. Plus each one stamped. What else did I say? So you get all 5. Same numbers. Same numbers. There we go. And he's knocked everybody out in one hit. That's the way to win an auction. Go on in, Warren. That's the way to win an auction. So if you're coming in, you've all had a chance to come in. If anybody misses it at the last second, and that's another reason why, in fairness, no one should ever have the ump if they miss it at the last second, because everybody does get plenty of opportunities to bid throughout. Stevie's using fake ID. Anybody else going to come in on this? 100, and he's going to get it for that. Unbelievable. If this had started off at like 1, 2, 3, 4, it will go 3 times as long, and it would end up going up to more. Mine, he says, all mine. Where's Hannah? You've been sorting your jar out, Hannah. Come on. Get in there. Scott, you wanted this. Yeah? Go up and what you like now. But you might not win it if you just go up by 1. But yeah, get in there. What is it worth? 225, 250. 250, 300, nearly 400 quid tomorrow. So get the bids in quick. $100 leads at the moment. Get in there with a higher bid, don't mess about. It's for 5 lots of the Gruffalo and 5 lots of the packaging, which tomorrow will be close to 400 quid for the lot. And it's going once, going twice. Do not say, thank you, babes. Going twice. Do not say if a bidder comes in. It defeats me turning my back. Oh yeah. Okay then. And sold. No one else came in. How you paying, Popcorn King? What a result. What a result. You would make it difficult. Okay. You know how to pay the 50 cash. At at first I thought, oh really? But then I thought, actually no, that helps me out. That helps me out, that does. Because it means I get more for it, yeah. So I'm happy with that. Okay, and so if anybody wants, if anybody has any suggestions as to what they'd like to see out for auction and that kind of thing, then you can always speak to Warren when he's on, because Warren's got a set of parameters that he can work to. So, and he's not allowed to start an auction too low. So again, this makes it easy for him because he can just go in, he can work out, he knows what his parameters are, and he can just go, right, I want a bid of 50, or I want a bid of 30, or I want a bid of 20 to start this one off. And it's nice and easy. It's coin or cash. And even in Popcoin's King's case, you can do 50-50. Either or. So that helps me. More Frankenstein, £2. Okay, so I'm gonna do, is Tracy there? You there, Tracy? Or you gone for a kips? Okay. Tracy's one of the biggest spenders all night. So I will do one more big one before I go. From here on in, it's over to John Gamble for 4.5 hours. Warren knows what his parameters are, and before he goes for a kip, he could maybe pass on some of those parameters to John. So John knows where he is, John knows what he can do, and then, like I say, John, if you want to do a couple throughout your stream, you can. We've just made it nice and simple now, so you've got less to write down. Right, Tracy, so you get to choose a big one. You get to choose £1,000 investment, £1,000 in points, and what was the other one? £1,000 in points, £1,000 investment. What was the other big one I did? We've done investment, points. Oh yeah, we was doing blocks, that's fine. Okay, so you can have a nice biggie, £1,000 in points, £1,000 investment, what would you like? And I'll do that one before I go. And we'll do it exactly the same way and see how it starts. I think it'll be fine. So what do you fancy, Trace? I don't think it's fair for me to choose. I won't be bidding this time. Okay, does anybody else want a large one before I go? If not, I'm quite happy to call it a day there. You can either have a large one or 3 sets of prints. It's entirely up to you. But speak now or forever hold your peace, because we've only got 7 minutes to do it. So you can either have 3 sets of prints in one auction, or you can have a large one. What do you want? Global? Anybody? What do you want? Stevie, what do you fancy? Investment, it's a nice one for people. Okay. Alright then, so the investment is £1,000 investment, nice and simple, and the bid is 500. The opening bid is 500, whether that be, however you like, 500, remember? Tell me afterwards how you're paying. So that should make people sit there and think, hang on a minute, if I count up these coins, this is what I could get. And what do you get for £1,000 investment? The investments after 12 months, you get 25%. Tracy will tell you. Then after another 12 months, you get another 25%, and then you get your original investment back. So £1,000 turns into 1,500 over 2 years. That's what you're bidding on. And it starts with a bid of 500, cash or coin, either or. And we'll finish off on that one. And I reckon we'll count that one down, and if you don't bid on that, you're mental. Here he goes, he's off. Counting it down, time for me to go and actually get back. I suspect 500 is out of most people's reach, Ian. Okay, stop there then, Warren. Pick a lower figure then. I'm happy. Maybe if you went a bit lower, 150 in points. Ah, I missed that comment. 150 in points. Okay, so, alright, I'll tell you what then. We'll make it 150, just like Tracy said, but being as it makes no difference to me, we'll let the winner decide whether they want points or investment. Alright, you either get 150 quid worth of investment or 150 quid worth of points. And let's have a 75 opening bid, which is 50% of that. Which, if you've got 75 A to Z sitting there that'll cost you 10 pence each, that's £7.50. Chris dies in at 100. There we go. And count it down. And if Chris takes it with a first bid of 100, bang on. £105 from Tracy. Counting down still, 14. No resets, remember. It's probably because we've rinsed all the money out of you over 24 hours. As someone said a little while ago, you've got no money left, which is fair enough, isn't it? £110 with Jeff Harrison. Don't mess about, get in there at a high figure if you want to snap this up. And we're down to the last 5 count. 110 with Jeff Harrison at the moment. Down to the last 3, going once. Once even. Mohammed Arfan's in at 200. Hello Mohammed, I haven't seen you for a while. I think you're going to get it for that. Hello Mohammed, and sold. Okay, so that's you Mohammed. And how do you, first of all, do you want that in points or an investment? And secondly, are you paying in coins or cash? What would you like? And then I need to get off. Okie dokie. Pop over to the admin and we'll sort that out for you. Thanks very much. And I will make that up to the 2. So we'll make that up to the 2 anyway. Paid in cash, 200. Paid. Okay, brilliant. Thanks very much to everybody. An absolutely fantastic weekend. Thank you, Warren. Thank you, Mohammed. That's fantastic. That was the very last one. I'll put that down there. That's written down. You go and sort that out by the admin button. And they will match that up, and then I'm handing over to John. And thanks very much, everybody. And look at that. We finished with 40 odd watchers. I think we started with 40 odd watchers. We finished with 40 odd watchers. That can't be bad. So fantastic. Brilliant. Over to you, John.